Here you are in southern town forest, typical of Deccan Plateau. I am here in Tumkuru Reserve Forest, which falls under Joy Mangle Blackbuck Sanctuary. You can see around many plants. The tamarind is there, the tamarind, then gigi and here euphorbia. Now, often we confuse with cactus, but if you just nail it, you'll get white latex, and that makes a difference. An euphorbia from a cactus. Besides, if you see it closely, the flowers, and you just see here the flowers is a black, which is yellow colored, and this is the ovary. Here you just see here. So this is, and at the base is the nectars, and these nectaries help the female part of this, so stigma, when the pollen approach here in search of the nectars, the insects they reach here and put their pollens on the stigma, or you can see, if you cut a section, you'll find three chamber. There's a tricarpellate typical of family for BSc. Well, I am Dr.Sas.Biswas of Dolphin PG Institute, teacher of dendrology. And you just see here, this is often, I believe this should be before be antiquorum, and this makes it one of the most important component of the. As we do just walk, you'll see here the different types of bushes. You just see the area, which can make a beautiful bonsai and decorate your veranda. And then the typical of this things is we are in the grassland, and this grassland makes typical of the Deccan Plateau. And this area came into being as a reserve forest in 1987, when the forest department took over this. Otherwise, it was well open, but because of the presence of the blackbuck, this became one of the, you can say the blackbuck is a signature animal here. But today, here with my family, we could see even the spotted deer too. Montago area we saw, and that is also the signature bird of this area. But what I do see is the vegetation is much changing. We have very little account on the grasses species, which makes the typical of the Deccan Plateau. And if you see the Deccan Plateau of South India, in the whole Deccan Plateau is full of, used to be under the grassland. Gradually, it became patchwork because we could see even horticulture, people are growing banana and then other species also. Here too I found some introduction of sandalwood like this. Initially I was thinking in the morning today that they are not the introduced, maybe the natural one. But besides that, the other species, which makes me to compelled to say these species are planted, maybe very close to the forest department because they are doing that also. So they have the typical of growth. Here you can also see one such species of Piporbiaceae is a bearing thorns, double thorn, cartoonarigum, and you just see here the double, and in between so it makes a typical characteristic feature. Now I get to the yet another species of the grassland, which makes me to say, yeah, this is changing. Yes, the whole landscape is going to be changed into more semi-desert type, and the presence of this green color, and that is Dodonia viscosa, and this is the sign of that is becoming more dry and dry. You can see the winged fruit, which helps in its dispersal from one plant to another. So they're gradually entering into those features. Well, here you can see sandal. This makes me to say that this is naturally occurring in this particular part of area. But if we do see among the grasses, you don't find much of the taxonomic account of this. You can see many of those entered into my awns, entered into my socks. They prickle. They are typical of the awns. And then you just see here, this is what we do see. This is a gloom, is no making, but some of them are more piercing. And I'll just show you the, and there are other plants also, they look like those vital plants. We'll show you some more plants in the next report.